All right. We are officially live. We are back again another week. This Tuesday, we have Something to Say, Volume 5. We have special guest Love and Drugs 2, cast and crew. We have the writer in the house. We have both of their leads in the house. We will be having a very exclusive interview with them tonight. And then we have some great topics tonight that we're going to talk about. If you can, those who are tuning in with us, please share. Have your watch party set up because we're going to dive in and have a very good time today on another Tuesday. If you just tuned in, again, we have my panel here tonight. We also have special guests, the Love and Drugs 2 cast and crew. We have the writer in the house. We have two of their leads in the house, the writer, DeMarcus Bailey. We have the two leads, Corey Espy and Santasha Nicole. They're going to be in with us tonight, giving a very exclusive interview because this weekend, this Saturday, is the premiere, not the premiere, the screening of Love and Drugs 2. If you haven't seen the first Love and Drugs, please go ahead and watch that. We'll dive into Love and Drugs 1 and 2 to get you ready for Saturday. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my panel, and we're gonna go ahead and introduce ourselves, and we'll be ready to dive in. All right, here we go. All right, and first up we have King. You're muted, King. You're muted. Go ahead and drop out and come back in real quick. Go ahead, Kenya.
Hey, this is your girl, Kenya with the J, Ken, KB, the Black Butterfly. You know who that is. That's me. We talking tonight, y'all.
All right. Go ahead, Aaron, you next.
Hey, it's your girl, Aaron Nicole.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, I am Miss T, Miss T, DFW favorite, DFW barber, and we have something to talk about.
All right, Shug, your turn.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Shug Pillow Talk. We got something to talk about. I'm going to give you something to talk about.
Okay.
All right, then. All right, go ahead, King.
Sorry about that earlier, y'all, but this is D Grow. I'm also known as King Grow. I'm your educated Negro here to put you in the know.
All right. And we have our special guest in the building now. DeMarcus, go ahead and introduce yourself real quick.
Marcus Bailey, writer, producer of Love and Drugs and Love and Drugs 2.
All right. And then Corey, go ahead.
Yo, what up? This is your main man, Corey Espy in the building, and I'm the lead actor, Mark character in Love and Drugs.
All right, then. All right. Do y'all, is Santasha going to join us tonight?
Yeah, she's getting on right now. You know, she's not real tech savvy, so.
She just look young. All right, so we'll get Santasha in. We'll go ahead and dive into our exclusive interview. Again, y'all go ahead and share this video. Start your watch parties as we dive into our exclusive interview with the writer and leads of Love and Drugs 2. And of course, myself, Cortez, has a role in the film. And then Aaron make a special appearance in the film. So we want you all to come out this weekend and view this film. And we'll talk about how to get your tickets later on. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into this interview real quick, y'all. All right. So go ahead and get started. Here we go.
All right. So welcome to the show, DeMarcus. You know, you were supposed to come on my show, Shug's Pillow Talk. But due to COVID, of course, we've had some issues and had to reschedule. Now we are here, you know, already for the premiere of your movie. But I want to know, my question is, what was the inspiration for this? What was the inspiration for this movie, and how did you come up with the title?
Inspiration, I guess. I just wanted to write a love story, a black love story. I just want to show black love. I was watching a couple of years ago. I was watching a movie called Plug Love, and I said, you know, I said I think I can do that. You know, me and my friend, and we got together, and I wrote a couple of ideas down, and she's like, you know, that's kind of, you know, that's kind of good, you know, and I kept writing, and you know, and stuff, you know, led to another. But I'm not a hood dude at all. When I was just trying to I don't know, man. I'm infatuated with black love. I love black love. You know, I'm
So
a
you
fan
like,
of it.
so you're like a hopeless romantic.
Yeah. I love black love and drugs. You know, I've never been a drug dealer ever. Never, wouldn't even phantom even being a drug dealer. But it's something about it that I just love. I just love to talk about it. I love to see it. You know, and I just want to incorporate those two things together. You know, and come up with a nice hood love story that people could relate to, and you know, people would love. And you know, when we did Love and Drugs 1, we were just doing something. You know, said I'm gonna do a movie. I want to do a movie, so I just did it, and it came out better than we expected. And so the distribution company wanted me to do a second one, so we did it. You know, but I wanted to focus more on you know, the technical side, and you know, want to be more in depth in writing it. So we just did it.
Okay, that's what's up. Love and Drugs 2.
And drugs too.
So how you doing, DeMarcus? And
I'm good. How about you?
right here, I've seen her a couple of times. I've been cross-painting with you guys several times. Play. She was in the movie. I went to see, and also she played Cleo.
Well, your audio off.
I know. Can you hear
Your
me
audio
now?
is off. You have
Yeah,
Yeah,
two.
you have two screens on.
Yeah, take,
I just
Yeah.
turned one of them off.
All right, there you go.
take a
One
There
lead.
you go.
should be off. I turned my whole phone off, but it's still on. So anyway, she was at the murder mystery. She played the lady with the braids, the murder mystery. That I didn't seen her a couple of times. And DeMarcus, I worked with you with the Stars of Dallas a lot too. So anyway, as a writer, what was your process in creating each character?
When I did, when I did Mark, I wanted Mark to be this guy that everybody wanted. Everybody wanted a guy like Mark, you know. But I didn't want him to be a sex symbol. I didn't want him to be that. I didn't want him to be a Morris Chestnut or Shamar Moore or nothing like that. I wanted him to be a guy with ashy knuckles, like Espy. And I wanted him. What you laughing at, Eric? I wanted him to be an everyday guy that we could see every day. You know, not nobody that we would dream about seeing. I wanted him to be a guy that we could relate to, and I just wanted him to be one that everyone loved. You know, because we like to stereotype these black men. You know, saying they all cheaters and they all out for something. But I wanted him to be that guy that everybody just wanted to be like him. Everybody wanted, every woman wanted a man like him, you know.
Right.
And that's what I did. And then when it came to Tanya, I wanted her to be a down chick, a chick that, you know, like these black women are. Like these black women are, you know, black women are really down females. You know, they ride with you. You know, we don't ever see that. We always see them as sex symbols or people that want to take their clothes off or, you know, ratchet, but they really are females that are down for you and they'll do anything for you. And I want to, you know, really show that, you know, when I create those two characters. And I really just made everybody else, you know, kind of fall in line, you know, with those two people.
Yeah, just like that movie you were saying, Plug Love, that guy in Plug Love, that's like the ordinary guy, and she fell in love with him. So
Right.
yeah, I see where you're coming from. So were there any challenges in writing this film?
The only challenges I really had was trying to make it make sense, you know. Like I'm not Like I'm not a drug dealer. Never been, never would be, never. I don't know the first thing about it. But you know, when I was writing, I was sending.
You heard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I would write it, when I would write things, I would send to my friends, you know, like, how does it sound? Is that what they say? You know, and I remember I put something in, you're like, man, they don't say that kind of stuff, you know. So that was really my main, you know, the challenges that I had was they're trying to make it make sense and make it realistic, you know, and not make it corny. You know,
Right.
we see a lot of these films, just being over the top and being goofy. You know,
Right.
I really didn't want to do that with this.
Well, that's good. And I've seen a lot of your productions, even Black Diamond. And
Mhm.
I look forward to seeing this. I know it's gonna be awesome.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Well,
Well,
that's
do
all
you-
I have.
Well, do you think there's going to be a part 3 coming from this?
You know what? I put a cliffhanger at the end of Love and Drugs 2 to force the hand on the distribution company to make us do Love and Drugs 3. But, you know, we've done 2 films. You know, we've done 3 films. You know, we did Love and Drugs 1, we did Black Diamond, and now Love and Drugs 2. And we really ain't reaped the benefits from it. I really want to force his hand on this one to make the fans across the country demand him to want to do Love and Drugs 3 and cut a check, a real check
Hello.
for
Well,
Love and Drugs 3 so I can really take care of you know, our people. You know, we got so much talent here in the city of Dallas and Tyler. They don't never get paid for, you know. And these people making money off us. You know, and I feel that Love and Drugs can really be that avenue, but we can get paid too.
hello.
You know, I really want to force his hand with that. So hopefully it will be a Love and Drugs 3.
Well, clearly you're used to writing and that's kind of your passion and pursuit. So were there any challenge in particular for writing this particular film?
You know, like I said, it was just the only challenges. I got the love thing down pat. I mean, you know, I got that down. You know, I'm a lover boy, but
Okay.
the drugs, you know, I don't know nothing about that. So that was really the main. To be honest with you, man, the drugs, the love is like the foundation of the
Fair.
film. The drugs is maybe like the salt and pepper. That's it. It's not even a drug movie. You know, it's not even a drug movie. It just has the word drugs in it. We maybe show drugs. We don't even show drugs. We show drugs one time in the film. That's
Well,
it.
you know, sometimes love can be a drug.
It can be.
That's true.
It can. And you know what? We touched on that in Love and Drugs too. We you know, he said something about, you know, how when you are addicted to drugs, you know, you would do anything for that fix.
Exactly.
So more Love Jones or Jason's lyric? No, I'm joking.
More
messing with
Love
you.
Jones. I want to
I'm
say
messing
more of a Love Jones for this one.
Gotcha. All right. I'm good, y'all.
Okay, who's next?
You.
Me?
You.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Mine is to the cast. I was like, wait a minute. I thought Dameron had another question, but that's all right. This is to the cast. So I have 2 there. Who is your character and what was your process of getting into that character? We're gonna go with I just see iPhone. What is the young lady? We're just gonna go there. I'm sorry.
Fantasha.
Fantastic.
Hey,
Hey,
Tasha.
I like that.
how are you guys?
Hey.
So my character, can y'all see me pretty good?
Yes.
Ma'am.
Okay. So my character was Tanya. And you said what was the process of getting into that character?
Yes.
Okay. So I feel like I had a little bit more time to prepare myself for Love and Drugs 2. I was kind of like thrown into one at the last minute. I was not originally cast. I'm sure you've heard that before. There was another beautiful young lady that had already shot the trailer and everything for Love and Drugs 1. So I was blessed to be a part of it at the last minute. But for 2, you know, not having my script in a timely manner for 1 and everything, so I had to just kind of go through each, you know, phase of the story, like right on spot, like learn the lines, then go and shoot it. So this time, you know, Corey and I, we kind of just went back to, I'm sure you guys are familiar with Lateris Whitfield.
Mhm.
We've been friends like over 20 something years. So we just wanted to just make sure we dove into the story the way DeMarcus wanted it. So Corey and I would go to Lateris, and he made us just do it over. Like, we really had to become Mark and Tanya. With part two, you're going to see a very emotional side from Tanya. It just seemed like I'm just in my emotions the whole movie. Like, like for real, like it made me sleepy after every weekend. I had to come home and get in the damn bed. I was so tired.
I can imagine.
But yes, I don't know. We just could not believe that it was a 2. We were very excited that it was a part 2. And Love and Drugs 1 did so well. So we just had to make sure we brought our A game. And I really wanted to bring mine, because even in Love and Drugs 1, I could tell some of the parts was like, yeah, I'm nervous right there. Yeah, I don't feel confident right there. So I did not want to feel that way in part 2. And so I felt 100% confident in part 2. So, but we really did take the time out just to really prepare ourselves. And I just think you guys are really, really going to enjoy it. I hope you guys are coming to the premiere Saturday. That's great. Yeah.
Right. So Corey, same thing for you.
First of all, how everybody doing?
Hey,
So
For me, the process came one, trying to understand who Mark was at first. And when DeMarcus and I sat down and really dove into this character, he and I, you know, shared a lot of similarities. So the thing that I had to go to the basis of, just like Mark, not really coming from the streets, like we both grew up in hood neighborhoods, around a lot of hood. My brothers were drug dealers, and so it was around me. So I was able to recognize the signs and symbols, but I knew I would have to have the language. But because the movie wasn't directly predicated toward drug dealing, it was more about this guy's decisions about the lifestyle and love. So I had to find a balance in between those two, how to recognize when I was to be him on this side and when he was to be in love on this side. Because if people really look at part 1 itself, it was more about the love and sacrifice, and what did love mean to him, and how was he able to decipher which way that he needed to go. And then we learned during the course of that movie that loyalty wasn't fair, because the fact that sometimes we're loyal to things that may not put us in the best situations.
Come
and
on.
Now we have decisions about what we're going to do, because love ultimately conquers it all. But what happens when you are not decided on what you're trying to love, whether it's the streets or this woman? And I think now walking into that, you know, I had to be able to distinguish all those factors so that people understood why Mark was the way he was. But like DeMarcus said, it wasn't so much about it being a drug movie. I think love was the foundation it was built on. Drug was the initial drive behind things, because it was something he was raised up in.
all right, preacher, come on.
that was a word.
Come on now, Reverend.
That was a
All
word.
right.
Come
Did
on,
you
Stan.
Did you
Stanislavski
have
method.
any? Did you have any challenges?
And one, the challenges were because there was so much for us to cover. And understand this, there was so much for us to cover that we didn't know. Because remind you, we were shooting our first movie solo, away from everything. It was riding on the back of DeMarcus to step out with this vision, and now he was entrusting us to bring the vision forth. And we were doing it on a limited resource of understanding the process itself. So now you're taking a gamble to give this to the world and hope that they accept it. So now when everybody said, you know what, we did, we accepted. So coming into 2, it was not the challenge of trying to live up to the hype of 1, but now explaining the foundation that we set and give it a deeper level connection with all the characters. you will see in this part 2. My only challenge
Okay.
was really, and for people, I tell people, man, is I got sick through the movie. And I ended up in the hospital in the process of this movie. So that was my biggest challenge fighting.
You got corona? Did you get corona?
No, Corona wasn't out then.
It was Corona was popular back then.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I'm about to say you got the Rona.
I'm gonna say, baby.
But I will say this, y'all. I will say this real quick and get out the way. Everybody from gaffners to directors to writers to extras to everybody that got into part 2 walked in with a different swag and confidence in this movie, like they knew they were supposed to be here. And God put some things together in this movie with people that were coming around and places, pieces of puzzle that was to be put in for DeMarcus to tell his story. And one thing he did do, and I gave him a lot of credit on, was cast the plot of this movie. And I think that takes a lot to understand that you have to cast the right people to fit certain situations.
Right.
He did it. And I
Exactly.
promise y'all, it's not going. The hype is going to be well worth it because it's not going to let it down.
So I got a question. To you and to Santasha. And I've been knowing Santasha since we were maybe 19 or 20 years old. And she looked the same. She looked the same gorgeous as she did then. But how these characters of Mark and Tanya, how real are them are they to your real life?
Tanya.
Ooh, she got real quiet. She got real quiet. You cry baby in real life. We know you cry baby in real life.
Yeah.
Listen, I am a huge crybaby in real life. I cried throughout the whole damn movie, but I cry when I'm happy. I cry when I'm sad. I cry when other people sad. So I tap into my emotions well. What I would say about Mark and Tanya, my relationship, when I'm in love, I go really, really hard for my dude. I go hard. I don't know if I go 10 years hard for his ass, but I go hard for my dude. So that was pretty easy to do. What I love about me and Corey's relationship, our friendship, he is just so easy to work with. We have a chemistry out of this world. So he's just so professional. He clowns a lot, but when it's time, when the cameras are up, he's very, very professional, and he just makes it really easy to do your job. So I think people buy into this chemistry, and we've had people to question if we were in a relationship for real, because our chemistry is just so strong. So I often wonder, would I be this successful, or my chemistry with someone else looks so real? I'm just is it just that magic tool for me? If I have another boyfriend or husband or something, another production, will I be able to, So I don't know, but Corey is just phenomenal to work with. He's one of my best friends. So, but yeah, Santasha and Tanya, I would say they're a lot alike. A lot alike. Not 10 years alike, but a lot alike.
Okay.
Go ahead, Aaron, with your question.
I mean, my question was gonna be, do you see yourself or others in the character?
Oh, sure, she's gonna get you after the show.
I'm sorry. I just got excited because, like I said, I've been knowing Santasha since we was fresh out of high school. We used to work together. And so just to see her, in her element, this new element, it's great. I always get excited when I see her in her productions. So I'm sorry.
And she good
Thank
too.
you.
So Aaron, you can take your second question and my question.
All right. So how was working on the set? What was that like during the process of the film?
Ask your question again, Aaron.
How was working on set, and how was that during the process of the film? How was working on set during the process of the film?
Okay. Is that question for me?
Yeah, both of y'all, but you can take it first.
Okay. I feel like I'm talking too damn much. It was so much fun. DeMarcus is so laid back. All of you guys have worked. First of all, I worked with Cortez on this, and he was just phenomenal. He was so funny. I loved his role, but DeMarcus is just so easygoing. He's gonna make everybody feel relaxed. It wasn't stressful at all. We had a lot of fun with each other. You gotta watch Corey because every opportunity he gets, if he feel like you want him naked, he gonna get naked. So like he be ready for a sexy boy scene. So you gotta be ready to be like, bro, keep your shorts on. They didn't ask you for all that. Keep your shorts on. So
Was he naked?
but
naked?
no, it was
he
very
naked?
laid back, y'all. We had a great time.
I love it.
You know, put my business out there like that, huh?
Indeed.
I'm interested now. I can't wait to see it. I want to see it naked.
Let's see. That's what happens when news come out. There's no context in it. So let's provide the context. The scene was me getting in a shower. Can I ask y'all something? How many of y'all wear clothes in the shower? Does anybody on this panel wear clothes in the shower?
Boy, you know they was gonna get you from the waist
Not on
up.
purpose.
Ain't nobody told you to take your
You
shorts
know
and
what
drawers
I'm
off.
They, excuse me, panel. They told me when you walk in the bathroom, you're gonna look for a minute, have a moment, get in the shower, turn the shower on, look at your wife, get in the shower. Last time I checked, you get in the shower, you're supposed to be nude.
Looking
Get in the
naked.
shower. Get in the shower. They cut the set. Come out and treat me. What are you doing? Why would you take all your clothes off? What? What do you mean? Like, I just take the shower with clothes on? Like, who does that? So I was
The
confused.
market say, man, F be tripping, man. F be tripping.
Was he naked? Naked? Were you naked? Naked?
No, I was ass naked. I was ass naked.
Looking
Butt
naked.
naked.
What you do? I was butt naked. You know what I mean? Like, listen, in part one, we did okay.
Everybody.
That is
That's what you're
commitment.
supposed to be, is naked.
I'm here for it. That's commitment.
Yeah.
Why would you walk halfway into a role? I didn't know what they were doing handheld. I didn't know where the camera was going. So I want to make sure.
See, that sounds like a director didn't tell you the right information.
Are we gonna see some cheeks? Are we gonna be able to see some cheeks?
No,
in this?
they cut that scene out the movie.
I
Booty
can't believe
butt
they cut that
cheeks.
scene
They
out
cut
the
that
movie.
scene out the movie.
I can't believe y'all would do that, DeMarcus.
I'm not gonna do my boy like that. I'm not gonna do my boy like that. Y'all don't want to see that.
Oh,
So you're saying his ass wasn't nice. Got it. Okay, got it.
I ain't gonna do my boy like that. It was ashy.
Oh,
Well, no, it wasn't no popcorn and Coca-Cola.
you ain't had no baby oil or nothing?
No, listen, because even in part one of the sex scenes I done, you know, me and the young lady, we walked out the restroom naked. He gets mad, like, "Yo, why are you doing that? Nobody told you."
Right.
But listen, the thing was, it was a nude scene. They said we were gonna be totally naked on the scene. Why would I wear clothes into the room?
The thing about it is this, though. This is the thing about it. He get naked, didn't look at you.
You naked, so
DeMarcus, he get naked and try to make eye contact with you.
Yeah,
Like, boy, don't look me in my damn eye. You know you naked.
Look, he probably his body.
Y'all know that he naked.
He also wants to make sure y'all don't look anywhere else but his eyes. So
Yeah.
you gotta look right at my eyes. Don't look nowhere below. Right
Here's
here.
another context question. Who is the director of the movie, y'all? Can y'all tell me the director of the movie?
Hey, I said, Espy, can I ask you something? Why are you naked? He said,
Can I ask the panel a question? Who is the director and producer of this movie?
I am.
So when you walk out and you're looking for orders, who do you look at?
But no,
Bro,
Gee!
put a towel around your waist, bro. You know what he talking
It was a
about.
nude scene. Miss
You
Kendra,
let him dangle. Leave him alone.
he,
Miss Kendra, it was a nude scene. Why was I supposed to work out?
dude,
It was the director's idea that we be naked. So why was I supposed to work out?
This is funny.
he walk out, look at you like, look at me.
No, I'm like, no, it was the look of where you want me to go.
What you want me to do now?
You want me to here?
I got you,
Oh,
Corey. I got you. I can't wait to see your scene tomorrow. I mean Saturday. I'm gonna be out.
I work for you. I work for your vision. So I'm going to look at you for direction in your vision.
He bringing it
Miss T,
to life.
Miss T, I'm not going to come out and do what I want to do. I'm going to do what you need me to do. So if
I'm a
Miss T,
fan
you
from
say,
Never,
"Boy, I want you to go in here naked," I'm gonna come out, Miss T, and look you in your eyes, and say,
Yes,
"What we do?"
look me in my eyes, baby.
But
Dead in them.
Don't say it for Miss
Oh,
T. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't
It means something else for Miss T. Don't do that. Don't do
don't
that.
look her in the eye.
No,
Don't.
no,
Don't say
man.
that to her.
No.
That be something else. Don't do that.
All right.
So,
Go
I
ahead.
think to answer your question,
No.
the toughest thing with me was because a lot of times I would show up to set late, and there'd be so much tension when I get there. So one of the things I had to do is by the time I showed up, when we got ready to do the scene, I didn't fuck up no lines. All right. The fact that you walking in late and everybody's sitting, they just looking at you like they ain't ate all day. The last thing you come in and do is drop a line. So
yeah.
I'd walk in to make sure that was happening. But as far as everything else, y'all, everything was so on spot. Everybody was
Just
working.
drop your draws.
their ass
Got it.
off. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Even extras. Extras came in and done some parts that y'all are gonna see. You're gonna be like, yo, they into that because they bought into the concept. And I think that's one when Santasha spoke on the atmosphere that DeMarcus provides is to allow you the space and opportunity to bring an authentic piece of your character into these movies. So that's my take on that.
All
Y'all
right.
know what? I couldn't stop my stomach from growling on set.
Hey, listen, there is an actual scene with us that she falls asleep and and we were shooting the scene and her stomach started growling. They called lunch because of her. In real life. Like, you gotta go quiet on set and we get ready to do it and we're laying there and they're like, all right, action. And Stu Robinson goes, what the hell was that? Hey, okay, wrap it up. Everybody take 5. We're going to lunch right now. Like, hey.
This baby starving. This baby is starving. To feed her.
Yeah.
Feed her.
Starving and I'm sleepy.
All right, go ahead to the next question.
All right, so what can you tell us about the film that we need to look forward to besides SB being naked?
I am still naked in it. Y'all can, what'd you say?
Go ahead.
Y'all can look for growth, first of all.
Okay.
The one thing that Marcus did was showed a lot of in-depth growth for the characters. You will see within Tanya's and Mark relationship from 2 perspectives, because now they're married, you actually see the chemistry of a married husband and wife. And you get a chance to see us grow as actors and actresses in this part too, because you'll see a total, gap in between 1 and 2. But also DeMarcus takes you into the lives of everybody. Now you kind of see why people have shaped out the way they've shaped out. And then this 6 degrees of separation thing happened where it connects everybody. And then now this decision of love and sacrifice comes up again. Decisions have to be made. So that's what you can see more of.
I always want to make a conversation. All right. When I would have did that, what would you do in that situation? That's always the what I'm looking for people to talk about. You know, they did a podcast yesterday in New York, and the whole podcast was talking about what you would have did the 10 years for your husband. You know, and that's the conversation that I want to have after this film. When Mark makes a decision, I want people to really say, dang, would you have made that decision if you was Mark? Would you have been mad if you was Tanya? No, that's the thing that I want people to have those conversations.
It's ironic that you're saying that you want to have this conversation piece, because I have a family member that did 10 years for her significant other. It wasn't 10 years in prison or in jail, but it was 10 years of probation, a felony charge for her boyfriend.
Right.
Wow.
A boyfriend ain't even married.
Right.
Hey,
Well, right.
Hey, remember Mark and Tanya wasn't married when she
Right.
did 10. And they get married afterwards. And
She
it's
took
what
the
I'm
call.
gonna say. That probation to me is harder. Because if
It
you
is.
do 10 years
Because you
in
can't
jail,
make a move.
you don't really worry about, you just worry about trying to get out. Out here, you worry about not trying to go in.
Exactly.
You got
So
dope.
shout out to her for being able to complete, because most people don't even make it past their whole probation.
A Capricorn woman.
Got
Yep.
it.
Yeah,
All right.
she's strong. We strong. Capricorn women are strong.
Go ahead, Miss.
Go ahead and show it with your next 2. You got them. You want me to ask those next two, or you got it?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So how can people purchase tickets to the premiere?
You can go on Eventbrite, go to jlbaileyfilm.com, or you can go to Eventbrite and look up Love and Drugs 2, you know, and you'll get them there. It's just $12. We're not gonna try to sell the whole venue out because we want people to be able to social distance right. So we only gonna sell like maybe 50 more tickets, and we're gonna cut it off because I really want people to be comfortable, come to this thing. I want people to enjoy the movie. Don't worry about somebody coughing on me or somebody touching me.
Gotcha.
You know, I want people to really be comfortable watching this film and enjoy the film.
Okay. And how can people watch part 1 to be ready for part 2?
Go to Amazon Prime, Tubi, Vudu,
Popcorn
Vudu,
flick.
everywhere. Yeah, it's
Right.
everywhere. Yeah. This Google Love and Drugs, and it'll pop up somewhere.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
So you Googleable.
Amazon Prime. I'm gonna watch it. I watched Black Diamond the other day
Did you?
on Netflix. I was like, Black Diamond on Netflix? Okay.
Hold on, is what?
Black
Don't find
Diamond
out.
is on Netflix.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up one tonight
Netflix
to
the
watch
bootleg,
it, so I
didn't
can be ready.
I mean, it plays like it played at the premiere.
Oh, okay. That's dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you taught me something.
Netflix them
Mhm.
bootlegged up.
Netflix the bootleg that.
All right, go ahead, Kenya.
Okay, now here's the fun part. How can people follow all of you on social media? That's number one. And the next part is, what's next?
You can follow me on Facebook at DeMarcus Bailey, and on Instagram at I am DeMarcus Bailey. I don't really be on Instagram a lot, but I do be on Facebook a lot. So if you really want to get at me, you can get me on there. I got a movie coming out called Heavy that I'm directing. A girl by the name of Tiara Jones wrote. Kind of like a still Love and Drugs type feel, like a love story. Real good, really, really good. We got Jamal Woodard from Biggie, from the Biggie movie. He's in it. And we got that coming up. And I'm starting my own film company in 2021. And the first film that we're doing Corey came up with an idea called Switch. It's actually going to be featuring Corey and Santasha again. But we're going to see them on another light. You know, it ain't got no kind of drugs, not just a comedy, a romantic comedy. We're going to bring that out next year, maybe around March or April of next year. That's going to be the first film up under my company. And, you know, we got a couple more films we have up on our belt that we're coming out with.
Corey and Santasha, y'all can't be taking all the roles now. Come on.
Let them be the next Sanaa Lathan and Omar Epps.
I got a
Samar
question.
and Omar.
DeMarcus told me that I could not even audition for Heavy. My feelings were so hurt.
Well, that's
He
why.
said, don't bring your ass to this audition.
So will you have other movies? Will you show other movies on your station, like somebody else that wrote?
Well, what I'm doing is that I'm taking people, like somebody can come up with me an idea that they want to do. I'm going to produce those films, you know, pay for them out of my pocket and film them and direct them and put them up on my label and distribute them. I mean, that's my thing. I want, man.
So you'd be like a Tyler Perry.
This dude made a lot of money off of us, man. I'm telling you, this dude made a lot of money off of us. I mean, the Black community. I can't have that, you know. So I want to do the same thing for us. I feel like I'm in a position to do that. I'm going to take ideas from Black writers, females, you know, Black males, and put them out there for ourselves, you know, put them out there, you know, and give them what they worth, you know. And I don't know.
So you want to be the Tyler Perry of Dallas, Texas.
I ain't gonna say that. I want to be the DeMarcus Bailey.
He's gonna be DeMarcus Bailey. We're not comparing ourselves to Tyler Perry. That's something different.
You gotta always shoot high. So
shoot higher.
Get up there to Tyler Perry, he can go on and past him.
Okay, Corey, same question to you. How can people follow you on social media, and what's next for you? Even though DeMarcus told us.
With Facebook, Corey Espy. Instagram, I am Corey Espy. Also, you go and I am Mark and Tanya. Follow Santasha's page together that we use to brand this. You can also go to my website, I am Corey Espy, and if you're for booking information, you actually go to DeMarcus Bailey's page website to book me. And yes, working on that next for and thankful to my brother, man, for what he's doing with this, just taking my concept and moving forward with it to do that. And also, man, because now I have our own production side of things, so I have a couple films that I'm about to shoot for a few people on my side, and I'll keep my fingers crossed because I got another possible gig coming up with ESPN again. And just struck another deal with Walmart to do another video for them. So just a lot of personal stuff that I'm on right now and stuff like that. So that'll be about it for me, other than getting ready to pop this Switch movie out.
All right, Santosha. Come on, child. Tell us what about you? Come on.
You can on Facebook and Instagram under Santasha Nicole. Some things that I have going on is Switched, that Corey and I will be in, and then I just got a role in I believe it's a short comedy by Lakeisha Avery Stewart. It's called Stuck. And what's so cool about it, I actually get to do this film with like my real best friends. We play best friends in the movie. So I will be in there with Candace Renee and Nasu. So we're really excited about that. I have another film coming out this year called Gutter Mommy. It was a book. It's written by Entice and it was directed by Arthur Muhammad. A really, really good film. I can't wait for it to come out. Like, I'm just so excited about that film and Love and Drugs too. And like my entire year is made with those two films. Like, I'm so excited. So I believe the last I heard was November it should be coming out, but don't quote me on that. And I believe that may be it for the remainder of the year. I'm just ready to get working again, like real heavy. I want to be on the other side of the camera. I keep telling DeMarcus, he doesn't believe me. He's starting his own production company. I'm going to have my fat head ass right there. What you need me to do? What you need me to be? He don't believe me, but I'm going to learn the other side of the camera as well.
All right.
So how do you say your name?
My name?
Is it Shan or
Santasha?
Spell it.
Santasha.
Santosha.
Yes, ma'am.
That was funny shit just then. She said spell it. She said the whole name again.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Corey.
Y'all like spell it. She talking about Shantasha. I still don't have it.
Yeah, right. That's why
I don't even know what I'm. She
spelled it right. It's Santo. Most Tashas are with the A, but mine is with the O.
Okay. All right. So we do thank y'all for coming on today, giving us the lowdown on Love and Drugs 2. Everybody ready for this weekend. I'm excited. We have a lot of people coming in to see this film this weekend. I can't wait. I know my panel can't wait. I think we'll all be there, ripping that red carpet. I know I'll be best dressed. So
Cortez is funny as shit off in this movie.
You said what now?
Cortez is funny as shit in this movie, y'all.
But we'll see.
We'll
see come Saturday. So I do thank y'all for joining us tonight, and we look forward to seeing y'all this weekend.
All right, thank y'all for having us.
All right, thank you guys.
I look forward to being on set with you all.
Yes.
Y'all have a good night, okay?
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. All right. So I think everybody has just stepped out. And okay, so that was our exclusive interview with the Love and Drugs crew. Give me one moment. There we go. With our Love and Drugs crew. And now we're gonna jump into these topics real quick, y'all, and we're gonna be up out of here. Our first topic is gonna be a good one. Let's see here. Let's go. Which one I want to start with first? Let's go ahead and jump with this right here. I need a man with money. What does that mean, and how much is money? Again, I need a man with money. What does that mean, and how much is money?
Okay, but I'm gonna jump in because I need a man with money, and what does that mean? How much is money? First of all, what are we bringing to the table? Does it have to be? I need a man with money. Do you have money? What are we bringing to the table? Because a relationship is about two people. It's not about what the other person has more than you. So, yeah. But anyway, you gotta have something to bring to the table, and not just one person sitting at the table with everything. Now, what does that mean, and how much money? What does that mean? So you want to well, I don't have anything, but I want my man to have more than what I have. If he got $20 more than what I got in the bank, then he good. But really, I just think coming to the table should be equal. That's just me. Who else?
Nick?
Plead the fifth.
Having money is, I mean, that statement means that she wants him to have limitless, or access to everything, or, without having to want or need anything. There's nothing wrong with her having, or whoever this person is, having those standards, because there are people that are out there that have limitless, access to things.
That's true.
So
That's true.
why not shoot for the stars?
Right.
So
Okay.
you want a man with money, and how much is money? I would like a man that's wealthy, and how much is money? Enough where we won't run out. Enough where I won't be worried about nothing because I got to go make this. I want you to continue to have money enough where we can be comfortable and you won't run out.
Will that money compensate for your relationship? Will that money compensate for your love? Will that money take the place of having the body? Because there are relationships that there is money, and that man is out making the money and taking care of everything, but they're physically not there for you because they are making the money.
Money answers all problems.
Well,
Does money answer all problems as far as love? Does money answer love?
Love, the way he looked, that wasn't even part of the question. The question was, I want a man with money, and how much is money? I don't care what you looking like. Long as you keep it coming, I'm gonna be in love like a mother.
But what if he keeps it coming? But what if he's not in love with you, but he keeps it coming?
You making it more than what it has to be. The question,
but it all goes together.
Money, and how much is money? You went somewhere. We ain't trying to go there today. We just straight.
No, because it all goes together. Okay, you want a man with money. You just want somebody to just spend money on me. Just take care of me with money. Just do that. You ain't. I give you sex. I give you this, and just give me money. Well, I don't want to be bothered with you, but I give you money. Is that fine with you? But still, again, you want a relationship.
I'm okay with that.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, that's fine if somebody just give us money. But then when you say, "Well, I want a relationship," no, you just wanted money.
But I'm gonna
go over here to my wife.
I'm gonna have a relationship with somebody else.
I'm gonna go over here to my wife, but I'm gonna still give you some money. You good with that? But you can't be in no relationship.
What they don't know.
I'm good with that because I'm in a relationship with the money.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Period.
Okay.
I said period.
Yep.
Yeah, you just want the money. That's all you want is the money.
Tengo una pregunta.
Get in your mic, King. I can't hear you.
Sorry, I'm speaking Spanish. I'm trying to say I have a question. So,
Uh-huh.
did you want? Because I am somebody who is minutely wealthy that nobody knows about, because I have money tucked away in places that will come to fruition later on in life. If you look at me now, hey, how about? You're not gonna think I have a lot of money. I have a lot of money, which I don't have a lot of accessible money, but I have money that's building on itself. So when you say, do you want somebody that's money? There's immediate money, which is rich or hood rich, or do you want wealthy? Because those are two different things.
Those are two different things.
But they're both with money. So you can deal with somebody who doesn't have a lot of money at the front, which is me, but has money put away. So when it comes time we get older and we ready to stop working, I'm good. I'm Gucci. But I'm making choices now, sacrificial choices, to build my money and build my empire slowly. So when you say I need a man with money, are you wanting now money, or are you okay with slow, wealthy money and growing money? Because those are two different
Tomorrow
things.
not promised.
And oftentimes you can't have both. Oftentimes it's very hard to have both at the same time. So,
Well, he said, I want a man with money, and how much is money? I want a man with money, and how much is money is continue to have money and don't let us run out.
I'm
And
like
that's all
JG
I'm saying.
Wentworth.
If you
It's
want-
my
if you
money,
don't
not
want-
want it now.
Yeah, I want my money. I want that. If you don't want to be in a relationship with me, but you want to give me money, okay, I'm gonna take it. If you fat and you look like that and you really don't want to have sex, okay, fine, we ain't got to have sex. If you want to walk down the street and hold hands, you want me to kiss you, I'm gonna do all of that. But if you are the type of man that's wealthy and you got money and you want me to sit here and just be with you when you say be with you and don't have nobody else, that's where the problem comes, because I'm gonna have me somebody else. But you ain't gonna know about it. When you come around, I'm gonna treat you just like you never left.
Okay,
I don't want to
so
have to go through your phone.
as King was saying, rich and wealth are two different things, and you said you don't want the money to run out because you just want the money. I just want the money. We all want the money.
No, they said how much is money? How
much is money? Because
the money
that's
is how
what
much
goes
is
into
money
rich
is-
and wealth.
I
Because
said
being rich
limitless.
and being wealthy is two different things. Now,
said-
limitless
We can-
is the
I'm
you know,
wealthy.
you got to think of the long term.
I'm wealthy, but I'm
Limitless.
not rich.
It doesn't
I'm
end.
wealthy. I got a little something. So my thing is, I want a man with money, and how much is money? How much is money is continue to have it and don't never run out, that we're gonna always be comfortable.
Okay.
Whether he's rich, whether he's wealthy, whether he has stocks and bonds he get money off of every now and then, whether he got
Annuities.
over here at Walmart that he's renting out on his acres and he get a check once a month. It don't matter, as long as it keep coming. Residual income.
Okay.
All right.
All
So
right.
what time it is? 8:59. All right. So we'll go ahead and cut tonight's show short. Everyone go ahead and drop your how to follow you on Facebook and your good nights. Go ahead, King.
The best way to hit me up is hit me up on Facebook or Facebook Messenger. Look me up at Dameron Mr. Maestro Grow, or on Instagram, and you can find me that same place there. Love you.
Kenya.
You can find me at Kenya with a J on Facebook, One Queen Black Butterfly on Instagram. You can also Google me, child. I got a website, baby. Inbox me if you need to, if you want to talk. I don't do all the craziness though, but I'm your girl. I love you with the love placed down on the inside of me to give out to you.
All right. Go ahead, Miss T.
I am Miss T. You can follow me on Instagram at Miss T Lady Barber. That's ms.tee Lady Barber. You can find me on Facebook at my government name, Latasha Miss T Thompson. Do not call me collect. Don't call me after 9 o'clock. And like everything, if you can't be safe, be sanitary.
All right, Shug.
You can find me on Shug Pillow Talk, Shug_Pillow Talk on Instagram, or Shug Johnson on Facebook. I'm always going live, so it's not hard to find me. You can also Google me, Shug Johnson. Try it and see what you may find.
Okay, Googleable. Everybody Googleable today.
Whoa.
Google.
And
Google me.
Wikipedia me.
You can find me in St. Louis rolling on dubs, smoking on.
Yes.
And a sipping bird getting pertinent, getting
Okay.
steps and hugs, mean mugs and shoulder shoves, and it's all because.
All right.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yes, Vic. Come on, Nelly.
Bring it
Had
back.
a moment.
Come on, Nelly.
You can find me on Facebook at Erin Nicole, ERINNICOLE. You can find me on Instagram at, as you see, posted well, it ain't posted, never mind, but I'm Erin Nicole on Instagram as well, ARYNNYKOHL. And as you can see, thank you so much, Cortez, for my beautiful business logos. If you need any assistance with your entertainment productions, please get at me on those platforms. As you can see, I'm a rapper, actress,
Yes, bitch. Yes.
You are
director, live
Educate the
post
people.
personality. I do it all. I'm unstoppable. Hit me up.
All right, and of course, everyone know I am Cortez. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. On Facebook, it's Cortez-ish, C-O-R-T-A, last name I-S-H. And you can follow me on Instagram at Official Cortez. Tune in with us each and every Tuesday on We Have Something to Talk About talk show official Facebook page. And also find us on YouTube under We Have Something to Talk About. Our YouTube is live and it's ready. And we would like for you to subscribe to our page and subscribe to our Instagram page at We Have Something to Talk About. So we're going to close out tonight. I really had fun tonight with everyone. We had our wonderful guests in the house. We had DeMarcus Bailey, we had Santasha Nicole, and we had Corey Espy, the writer and the two leads of Love and Drugs 2. Please be sure to go out and purchase your tickets and be ready for the film this weekend. Watch Love and Drugs 1 before you come out and watch Love and Drugs 2. You can get your tickets on eventbrite.com. And it's also August 22nd, 2020 at 7 p.m. Doors open at 6 p.m. There is a red carpet at T-Ball, the Black Academy of Arts and Letters on 650 South Griffin Street, Dallas, Texas. So we will be glad to see everyone this weekend. Yes, I do have a role. My name is Jamie in the film. Just say you're going to have fun with my character. Erin did make an appearance in the film. She's in a strip club, I think is what it is. So be sure to tune in. Be sure to get your tickets to come out and see that. We're all doing wonderful things. We're all doing great things. We are here for you as long as you are here for us. So good night, everyone. We'll see y'all next Tuesday. Peace.
Be blessed.